everybody, thank you for joining me at Lori Houston Art. I have a small canvas. I want to use up some of my paints. Of course my camera wasn't on. Thank goodness I caught it before we got too far. I put down some Tri-Art Ari-Lide Yellow Deep. Hardly any left. I want to use up paints on my shelf. Then I squirted some of this. This is Soho Lemon Yellow. Then I used some of this Soho Fluorescent Yellow. You can see it in there. And then I went ahead and used a little bit. I had a little bit of gold left from Modern Masters. And it's the real, let me see if I can grab it. So I had a little bit of gold, flash gold from Modern Masters in a bottle. So that's kind of what I'm using. I've put it on the canvas, and those are the only 4 colors. I'm trying to use up my paints. Again, sorry that I put it down, and I do want contrast, but what do you think I should use for a contrast? If we got our color wheel and we went to, let's go to the yellow on our color wheel with a complementary color. Violet. Violet, here yellows, complementary violet. Now I did a yellow orange in here. Let's see what it says. When we change, it's still going to blue violet. So should I swipe with violet, or should I add violet and swipe with black? What do you think? Well, I have this Art Alchemy Ice Queen. I have a little bit left. So let's go ahead and put this on, since it's a complementary color. Okay, that's all of it. And that's all that I was trying to do, really, is go through and use all of my paints. All right, let's quickly smooth this out. I don't know if it'll make mud or not. Maybe it'll make green. I don't know. We're just gonna put some, okay. And I think I'm going to, trying to think what I'm gonna swipe with. I think I'm gonna swipe with some dark purple. Why not? Yeah, do it. This is an experiment, so why not? And again, I go through my paints on my shelf and I try to get rid of as many as I can a couple times a year, just because I don't use all of it. All right, this one I think I'm going to go ahead and I want some of that purple to go into the paint. So I would use plastic for a surface pull, or I would use paper towel if I want some of the purple in it. So we're going to go by the color wheel and we're going to say that it goes together. This is going to be a tight pull. You can see this is a Sunday morning quickie here with this because I just wanted to paint. Let's go ahead and drape it. Ah, perfect. Now we're going to pull, and we're going to pull low and fast. Low and then lift. Pretty. I'm surprised. All right, let's cover a couple areas here. This one, corner. We're going to swipe a little bit. All right, I love it so far, but you see this edge down here. Let's go ahead and make sure we cover this edge. All right, we're gonna tip it up. I'm gonna get my gloves on. I just came up into my art studio to check some pieces that I resined and said, you know what? let's do a quickie flower pop. And again, I don't, I didn't mix any colors. I just pulled these off my shelf, obviously. Look at the bottle. All right, so let's tip it out, see what we can get. Like I said, sometimes you are surprised with using the least, colors that you just wouldn't put together on a normal basis. This is a real odd looking background. There, we straightened it up. Different. That's what you get when you use it yellow, though. You risk mud, for sure. I'm just covering up some of these edges here. All right, I think they're all covered. What do you think? Which is the bottom and which is the top? I'm just straightening it out, the lines. This ought to be interesting for color purposes. I do think there's going to be a lot more purple in this area. So let's go ahead and keep this as the bottom. Use that as the top. And I'm using a lot of black when I do my flowers because I have about 30 black frames and I want to use them. So I really think, well, let's do one right here. And we are going to use Puffy today. Good old Puffy. I'm going to take the tip off of Puffy. We're going to do a circle flower, I think. Okay, I am actually going to speed through. I really wanted to take my time and play around with this flower pop. The only way that I'm going to get different flowers and stems and leaves is if I experiment. I don't want the pressure of it turning out perfect. I think perfection is just definitely in the eye of the beholder, but I just want something that's pretty. It doesn't really have to be so symmetrical and so even on each side. And I have a tendency to always look for that perfect symmetrical look, and I'm just trying to get away from that. So I'm focused on keeping these flowers in shape. The paint does keep sinking in, you will see that, but I love the finished results. It's so unique. I was really surprised at the number of cells that just popped through as time went on while I was doing these flowers. So I am going to actually put some music on. I want you to sit back and relax, and I want to tell you how thankful I am for each and every one of you that continue to follow me. It really, really means a lot. I'd love to have some comments below and let me know what you think on this new style of flower pop. And I hope everyone is having a very, very thankful day today. I am so thankful for so many things, and I have decided to name this ButterBall. So again, let's sit back. I will finish this up, and I will see you when I am doing a close-up. See you there.
Feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart beat much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. Things turned around, didn't ever think they could. I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good.
Okay, here we are. Let's go down for that close-up. Do you see that purple in the background? It's so cool. I love how it's kind of like a backdrop. So the color wheel does not lie. These definitely are complementary colors. I do wish that the cells would simmer down a little bit, but you just never know what you're going to get with paint reactions, especially when you've brought it from your paint that's been sitting on the shelf. Hey, stay tuned for the dried results in a frame. See you there. Okay, here is the dried results. Look at this little ButterBall. I am in love with these colors. The color wheel did an amazing job for me using colors I'd never put together. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Take care. Till next time.